Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new. Make sure that you subscribe before you leave. That way you'll never miss out on another reading on my channel. Now, I do free readings on my channel every single Friday, but I wanted to throw one in the middle of the week because I did get some requests for this kind of a reading. This reading is what do I want from my partner? So if you are in a relationship, then this is something, and if you are confused about what you want from your partner, you guys have been arguing a lot or having tension, or you're just a little bit confused, you need a little bit of guidance of what you need from your partner to be happy, or you just need some guidance on what you need to talk to your partner about in order to figure out what kinds of things that you need in order for you to feel validated and happy in the relationship. So if this is something that you're going through, then go ahead and pick a card or pick a crystal. Labradorite, rose quartz, or citrine, and then whichever one you're drawn to, whichever one that speaks to you, pick that crystal, and we're gonna go ahead and read. Now, before we do, if you guys are interested in more of an in-depth reading with me, you guys can go on my website, which I will leave linked down below, and you guys can book a reading with me there. So let's get started. Okay, so if you picked card number 1, or the Labradorite crystal, let's go ahead and see, what do you want from your partner? So you want visions, psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing, out-of-body travel. So you want this feeling from your partner of where that just takes your breath away. You have this image of love in your mind, and sometimes you feel like your partner is not giving you that kind of a love. But I feel like sometimes because of society and not movies and stuff, we get this distorted image of love. And I feel like this is what's going on with you. You want this fairy tale kind of a love, but in reality, there's so much that goes into it. There's so much that understanding and communication that goes into it. And without these things, you will never have that fairy tale love. You will never have that love that makes you feel like you're out of your body, because in order to have something like that, you really need to understand each other, and you need to understand them, and you need to understand their feelings. And not only that, but you need to know that they understand your feelings. So this might be a card that's telling you that it's time to have a good, deep conversation, just the two of you, just to sit down and make sure to listen to each other. You want to be listened to, and so does your partner. So there's two people here. I don't know if you can see, but there's one that's behind her and one that's right there in front. So this relationship is definitely a soulmate connection where you guys have a very, very deep connection. But lately, with maybe the hustle bustle of life and stress, whatever, or lack of communication, or maybe there's too much tension in the air lately, you guys have not been focusing on each other, understanding each other, not listening to each other, which is a big one. And this is a card that's saying that listening and communication and understanding each other is a must right now, because your connection is still there, and all you need to do is focus on these things to bring that connection back. That connection is itching to come out again, and you guys can both feel it. Just the only thing that's needed is communication and understanding. Both of you guys want to feel understood, especially you. I feel like because you are here in this reading, because you picked that card, this is something that you need more than your partner. And the stone you picked is the stone of change, of transformation. So definitely something needs to change and transform in your relationship for the connection to rekindle, which it could, and it very well will. You just have to open up and be vulnerable and really listen to your partner, and really find ways to communicate to your partner where you know that they could understand you better. Sometimes we need to figure out ways to speak to our partner where they will understand us better. This is something that not a lot of people realize. We can't just talk to people sometimes just the way that we want to. Sometimes we got to break things down, explain things a different way, and just ways to make them understand better. So what else do you want your partner from your partner? Surrender to silence. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and center the stillness within. Silence can hold and replenish you. So what you want from your partner is for them to just listen. This is what you want from them. This is what you need from them. And this is something that you feel like you're not getting from them, is that they're not just listening and understanding you. So this is something you should bring up to them, that hey, let's talk. And I would I want you to really listen to me. And then after I'm done speaking, tell me all your opinions. What do you think about what I just said? How do you feel about what I just said? These are kinds of questions that you should be asking your partner, and tell them that you just want them to just listen to how you're feeling without saying anything. Like, this is something that you need. So anyways, I hope that this reading helped you and resonated with you. If you want to go more in depth with me, go ahead and book a reading on my website. I'll leave it linked down below. Best of luck to you. Now, if you picked card number 2 or crystal number 2, this is the rose quartz and this is the stone of love. So let's go ahead and see, what do you want from your partner? So you want a wave of power, a surge of power, upswing in energy, and exhilarating movement. Okay, so you want more excitement, you want more movement, you want more things to be going on in the relationship. You feel like the relationship is a little bit dull and just like trapped in a routine kind of a lifestyle, and you're losing your power in it, like you're losing kind of like yourself in it. And so this is something that you want, is you want thrill and you want excitement and just spontaneousness. So this is something that you could bring up to your partner, saying that like, hey, let's take a spontaneous road trip, or a vacation, or just a drive down to the beach, or drive down to the park, and let's just do something spontaneous. Do something spontaneous with your partner. And if you feel like, you know, you're losing your power in the dullness of life in this relationship right now, this is something that will really help. Take your power back by planning something spontaneous yourself, and then surprise your partner with it. I think that would be such a fun way to like revive the relationship right now. And it's something that you need, and your partner might need it too. It's something that the cards are saying that you need, like that fun. You need fun back in your life. It's something that you're craving right now, and there's nothing wrong with it. You definitely deserve it. Your partner definitely deserves it, and this relationship definitely deserves that. So plan something spontaneous and go and do it with your partner. It's time for you to like seek your own power of just being spontaneous. Don't just let life pass you by. Like, this is what you want, is you don't want you feel like your partner is letting your relationship pass you by, the life pass you by. Show your partner some excitement. I know this is something that you want from your partner, but sometimes we have to show our partners what we want. Like, it's something that once you show them, they get excited. Like, they're gonna get excited. You plan something spontaneous and it'll create excitement in them. And every time that they think of you or look at you, they're gonna associate that with excitement. So why not? This is something where you're taking your power back, and you're gonna get what you want from your partner too. You're seeking exhilaration, and what you need to do is move towards that feeling and go towards that. So what else do you want from your partner? Surrender to joy. The key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling. During both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering to more joy. So this is something that you want from your partner more too, is for you guys to just laugh more, not take shit so seriously. You just want fun. Like, you want your partner to surrender to fun too. And I think one of the biggest things is for you to plan something and go and just do something really nice and sweet and fun and just exhilarating and spontaneous. It will bring your relationship back to life, and it will also help you get what you want, and also give your partner what they need in order to give you what you want, if that makes any sense. But I hope that that resonated and helped you. And if you guys want to go more in depth with me, then go ahead and book a reading with me on my website. I will leave it linked down below. But next reading is for all of you guys who picked the citrine. This is the stone of happiness and success and abundance. So let's go ahead and see what you want from your partner. So you want farewell to the moon, apprentice and enjoy, or apprentice, appreciate and enjoy the lunar and light cycles. So this card is a card of phases, like different kinds of phases in life. So it might be that you guys are, one of the phases of your relationship might be coming to an end, or like say you guys have been arguing a lot. that phase of your relationship is coming to an end where you're arguing too much. You guys might find a balance. You guys might find a different way to communicate where it just heals the relationship, takes the relationship into new levels. I don't see anything like the relationship ending. I see that the relationship is growing into a new level, and that phase in the relationship where it's kind of like stuck and not growing is ending. So like the moon has different phases, your relationship has different phases, and one of them is coming to an end and about to begin into a newer, like more exciting, funner phase where you're more communicating more, listening to each other more. This is something also that like you have to understand about your partner. But more you want your partner to understand this about you is that you have different phases as well. Some days you're going to have good days, and some days you're going to have bad days as an individual. You're going through something right now where you are going through like different phases emotionally and maybe even physically. And so your emotions are kind of off balanced, and like some days you're not feeling your best and some days you are feeling your best, and you're still trying to balance that and figure that out. You're working on yourself. Like you are really on a journey of figuring yourself out, and you want your partner to support you, and you want to know that your partner is supporting you. You want to know that your partner is there for you. So this is something that it's okay to talk to them about, because they are your partner and they are somebody that will understand these phases of you. And that's something that you are wanting right now, is for somebody to understand those phases of you. So definitely talk to your partner. And also something very good for you and your partner would be to do something at night, like when the moon is out, when it's dark outside. Go and do something fun and spontaneous, and it will really bring you guys closer together, and maybe even open up the means to a deeper conversation, and a conversation where you can release more of yourself that you've been wanting to, because it is something that you should tell your partner about, is these certain feelings and emotions that you're hiding inside of yourself that you need to bring out and bring about, because your partner will definitely understand you, because it's all about phases. And in order to move into a next phase of your relationship, you have to release emotions and feelings that are going on inside of you. And this is something you want from your partner, is you want to release these emotions and feelings that you've been having, and you want them to understand, and you want them to listen, and you want them to understand that this is a phase of your life. So what else do you want from your partner? Surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. So these two cards go hand in hand, because you are really focusing on yourself. You're on a journey of yourself. Even though you're on a relationship, even though you're in a relationship, you're on this journey where you are really focusing on yourself and your goals, what you want, either your career, something about you that you're focusing on a lot, and you want your partner to really give you support over that. And you really want to speak to your partner about these things, but maybe you think that they won't understand, or maybe you think that they're too busy, or that, you know, they just won't understand. But this is not true. The cards are saying that it's okay to speak to your partner, and maybe do it nighttime. Maybe go out for a drive, maybe go out to dinner at nighttime, go to the park, go sit like in a bench near the water. It will be really good for you guys to open up, because just the energies around you will be different and more calm and soothing, and more like just make you feel like opening up more, which is something that you definitely need. I hope that this reading resonated with you. If you guys want to go more in depth with me, then go ahead and book a reading with me on my website. I will leave that link down below. But thank you guys so much for watching. And if you want more readings, if you guys want more free readings like this, then subscribe and click the little bell, because every Friday on my channel I do free readings, and I do have a tarot channel. So if you guys, I will leave that link like right down over here somewhere. If you guys want to subscribe to that, I upload more frequent readings on that channel. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in my next one. Bye!